Welcome to this week's Whiteboard Wednesday. I'm Eric, Product Marketing for User Insight here at Rapid7. Today, let's talk about user behavior analytics and HIPAA. HIPAA was designed by the Health and Human Services Department for the safeguarding of PHI, protected health information. Attackers are economically motivated, which gives them a large incentive to go after healthcare organizations, as PHI commands the highest prices on the secondary market. In order to help answer the question, am I compromised, user and entity behavior analytics solutions have been developed. These go beyond static indicators of a threat, such as a host name or an IP address, and in fact correlate information across your entire network. It creates a baseline of all of your user activity so that you can easily identify anomalies and other indicators of compromise. Let's take a look at 3 HIPAA regulations that benefit from UEBA solutions. Termination procedures. If an employee is terminated or leaves the company, do they still have access to PHI? Today's users have accounts across network, cloud, or they may share accounts with other users. If that person leaves the company, how do you know that all of those accounts have been taken care of? Further, intruders love to gain access to the network through compromised credentials. So how do you know if an intruder is on your network masquerading as a company user? UEBA solutions tackle this problem by comparing activity to a baseline of what's going on in your network. If something is anomalous, for example, if you have a user disabled in Active Directory, but there's an authentication to a cloud service associated with that user, you'll receive an automatic alert. The second regulation is security incident procedures. These are the protocols set in place to deal with a security incident. According to the 2015 HIMSS Cybersecurity Survey, more than 2/3 of healthcare organizations experienced a serious security incident. The challenge here is twofold. Is the alert a false positive? And if this alert is something that I need to investigate further, how do I identify the exact users affected? With UEBA solutions, these integrate flexibly with your existing network and security architecture and help you correlate all of the activity on the network through the context of your users. Therefore, if you have an alert that you need to investigate further, you can easily retrace that user even as they move across IPs, assets, cloud services, any of their network activity. Finally, we have access control standards. This is making sure that only authorized users are accessing the PHI. If you think about what's valuable to you, that might be confidential email, financials, or of course the PHI. You may already have protocols in place to safeguard this information. For example, if you use an electronic medical record software, that will log exactly who has accessed what PHI at what time. However, if an attacker compromises one of your user accounts and moves laterally across the network, they can end up touching your restricted information from the exact servers and databases behind them. And so that may not be triggered by your existing monitoring solutions. UEBA, through connecting with your existing architecture, can find those traces of the attacker, and you can also tag critical assets as restricted. So if there's unauthorized access to one of those locations, you'll receive an automatic alert. At Rapid7, we take the protection of PHI very seriously. As a business associate, we meet all of the contractual obligations under HIPAA security rule, and we provide services to business associates and covered entities today. Our UEBA solution, User Insight, helps you detect stealthy attacks through behavior analytics, investigate incidents faster with user context, and helps you expose risky internal behavior from endpoint to cloud. If you'd like to learn more, visit us at rapid7.com and check out User Insight. That's it for this week's Whiteboard Wednesday. Looking forward to see you next week.